We should reshoot that. They intoned as the traditional opening prayer for one of our streams. It is 2 o'clock.
Okay,
That makes this, what, Vespers? We should reshoot that.
We should reshoot that.
Hello, how's everyone doing? We are gamers,
I'm crushing a do.
and I have purple.
It is exactly as blue as it looks.
Tastes like purple.
So,
I'm glad I made it. Did I tell you about my bus trip?
no, you did not tell me about your bus trip.
I was out waiting for the bus, and it was about 10 minutes late, or 5 minutes early. Hard to tell. When it came bombing around a blind corner in my residential neighborhood at about
Excellent.
70.
Woo!
Yeah. You ever hear
So,
the
running
brake-
behind.
Yeah. You ever hear the brakes on a bus squeal?
Yes. But usually only like minus 40 or like right when they're about to lock up.
Yeah. It's good times.
Good times.
So here we are. We're playing Heaven's Vault today.
Yes. Rather, you're playing Heaven's Vault.
I am
because
playing
I've played it 3 times through myself.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's encouraging.
Because you retain the vocabulary that you learn every time you New Game Plus, let's say. Also, there's like some optional, story bits that you get a chance to check out by
This-
redoing the game. Mostly, like I remember wanting to play this because of Detroit Become Human,
Okay.
and because the game touches on the whole "are robots people" thing.
Which is an interesting question that was not adequately answered in Detroit Become Human or explored. But it was alluded to, and that's, well, not nothing close to it.
Yeah, so
It was a witty metaphor for that question. I've been looking forward to this game for a long time. It's come highly recommended not only from you, but from several other people who I also respect. So,
you're gonna find movement in the game a little kludgy. Sometimes
Okay.
it's just gonna take control away from you without warning, and then also be like a little less responsive than you might like. But that's about
Okay.
it.
All
So
right.
just be prepared to wait while the game walks your character for you.
I'm used to that happening. Sometimes
Yeah.
in real life, I'll be going along doing my life, and I'm not as responsive as I'd like either, and sometimes I'm out of control.
So
Or
you
don't have
are
control.
all set for this then. Game audio.
Press any key.
I never know which one at the end.
I'm gonna go with you
You? Okay,
today.
It worked.
So we start off with a excerpt or a quote from the Epic of Gilgamesh,
E.
which, the Vault of Heaven.
I don't know if there's options. Oh wait, no, subtitles isn't a thing because there's speech bubbles in the game. But yeah, show subtitles probably on. Because there's VO over, like, people have conversations.
All right.
Quip. You know how games do. E.
I do. Little people moving at bottom right.
Stories don't have tidy beginnings. The past is always present. But there has to be a spark. Something that brings the past to light.
I'm gonna move us so that we're out of the way of our dialogue selection. There's no way we'll be out of the way of everything.
Right.
I think just up. We live here now.
Seems good. Is not making a dialogue choice a choice?
Yes,
Okay.
you will run out of time.
Take a moment to rest before you walk, mistress, please. Our robot is concerned about us. Oh, we do have a stamina bar.
Mm-hmm. And you should be able to move now, I think.
Okay. I do like the echo of where you've been.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, the style is pretty cool.
just that little bit of discontinuity. A bricked up opening.
I think you can also use space to engage with interaction points, in case
Okay.
that's comfortable. Something written here. Ancient script. Must have been cut when the mortar was still wet. But I think I can read it.
Should I have paper?
No.
Okay. The University of Iox, some weeks earlier.
My story begins on Iox. That was where I met the robot.
Of all things, this reminds me of The Dig.
Yep. Yep.
The Dig ruled when I was 12.
I read the book first and didn't
Uh-huh.
even know there was a game until I was much older and like digging around in what adventure games existed.
I've been asked to escort you to Professor Mayari. She's very anxious for your arrival. Wants me back on Iox earlier today. Am I in trouble?
Oh, now I'm in the way of. Okay, moving us again. We're going on a journey.
I'm in
We're
trouble.
over here
aren't
now.
I? She did not say, "Oh, I'm in trouble," but I imagine she is simply being welcoming. This way. Do you have a name, robot? Is that intended to be a joke, mistress? No? Robots do not have names. We are, as I understand it, interchangeable. I've known a few robots. They're all a little different. How kind of you to say so, mistress. If the inflection was on a different word, I would choose option 1. And how are things here on Iox? Iox does not change, mistress, or so I am assured. It is the single point of stability within the whirling nebula above. Our robot is just kind of being... You should know that the professor's urgency was remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
Question. Reply? Maybe we should keep her waiting. Don't want her making a habit of impatience. I cannot recommend that course, mistress. Look at her. She looks like a tiger in a cage. A most curious analogy, mistress. You understand I will be required to report it. Required to? Of course. Professor Mayari is my primary user, mistress. Nevertheless, I will try to sugarcoat your opinion. You'd do that for me. Of course. Oh, so there's a questioning and then an affirmative reply?
Mm-hmm. Or like a statement that's available for you to make.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the tree. Tree of knowledge, or so they call it. Each branch grows more branches.
Huh. 450 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Neat. I do like how it goes all the way to earlier today. Interesting. Oh, can we alter the...
No,
Okay.
but it does keep a timeline of everything.
Hmm.
All information that you have and what you're doing.
Neat. The Crown of Iox. tight. Okay. Till you finally reach the sun, wherever
I
that
was
is.
15 when my Ari rescued me from the slums of Elbereth and brought me here. I'd never seen such luxury or such kindness.
Luxury. Went outside the university grounds once exploring. This is a very beautiful moon. You can tell it was once lush, fertile. There must have been huge forests, lakes, rivers. They're all but dry now. You've not been outside?
No.
No.
Well, let's stall for time.
What do you think of the sculpture?
It has a pleasing balance to it. Do I like it, or I actually kind of like it.
I agree. Miari must like it too. She has a model just like it on her desk.
It's always frustrating when you like the same thing as someone who's irritating you.
Yes. Professor Miari. Aaliyah, there you are. Come in.
I came as soon as I got your message. What a shit-eating grin.
You don't need to flatter me, Aaliyah. Nonetheless, I'm glad you came. I know your work is important to you.
My work is important to everyone.
Well, today it's important to me. You're our expert on history. Tell me what you make of this.
I'd need to look at it. It's a brooch.
Yes, Aaliyah. Didn't summon you halfway across the nebula to tell me that.
So why did you summon me? Cut to the chase, Professor.
One of the scholars sent this brooch to me, Janiki Renba. Did you know him?
Did?
Look at the detail.
I see them, ancient markings. I know they're a hobby of yours, Aaliyah, but can you read them? Eagle wing brooch. I've never seen either of these groupings before, but the two words have some common elements, so they must have related meanings. But that's...
Holy Emperor? But I'm only guessing. Shape of the brooch fits Mistress. That eagle and sun design and empire motif.
What's this about?
Janiki told me he'd found something. That was over a month ago. Janiki isn't like you. He's an Ioxian through and through. You've tried contacting him? I can't. Wherever he is, he's on his own. Not everyone is required to travel with a robot. I can't go hunting the nebula for missing people, Aaliyah, but you can.
Where did he go?
He told me he was going to a moon called Mercy. I want you to find him. That's what you do, isn't it? Find things.
What do I get? That made robots straighten up.
Aaliyah, Janiki was my friend. Do you have any friends? Do you understand what the word means? Of course I do. Well then.
Let's see what I can dig up.
Sha, sha, sha. Get out of my office, you Alborethian rat. And you're taking the robot with you. He's seeing you, Aaliyah.
I annoyed Miari. Summoned. Like an undergraduate.
Mm-hmm.
I might say I am biased.
Have you been to Mercy, robot? No, mistress. It is a moon of little importance, I believe.
Question?
So why would this Renba go there? No idea, mistress. Renba was a roboticist. Mercy has no robots as far as I'm aware. No robots? Sounds very nice. Robots are very rare, mistress. Most of the nebula is not graced by our presence. So why am I graced by your presence, robot? A measure of the faith Miare puts in you, mistress, I'm sure.
Fine.
Can I just say, Mistress Aaliyah, it is wonderful to be accompanying you.
Oh, yes?
I find humans fascinating. You are very different to most here. I've only recently been activated. I'm calling you 6. 6, mistress. I shall remember that.
I assume there are various names that will procedurally generate? Or is it always 6? Okay. I wonder if I got this translation correct. I think I did. The wing and sun motif?
Of the Empire.
Emperor is correct.
The emperors believe themselves to be gods, so it makes sense that the words would be almost the same.
Hey!
But it still doesn't tell me... Where did this thing come from?
Aaliyah, tell me, are you still wasting your time on your curious notions of history? Not now. History isn't mine. It belongs to everybody. Most of us are decent people, Aaliyah, and do not want it. You should devote yourself to real science. Metallics, maybe. Loop philosophy. Oh, it's one of these. History is a science. It's the exploration of the past, through evidence and theory. We have good smug face.
Mm-hmm.
Unearthed your own skull. Good faith to you, Aaliyah. May the waters light your way. I really hate her.
Understandable, mistress.
Smug mode STEM people are just the fucking worst.
I think the past and the future are the same thing, like time was a loop. Time was a clock face, mistress. It is quite rational. Do you believe it? Of course not. The Great Loop goes against all observable properties of time, not to mention basic entropy, but I have observed humans do not find contradictions hard to accept.
My DVD of the first season of True Detective is a flat circle. Contradictions like what? Like you, mistress. You dislike robots. And you rely on them. You are interested in history, yet you ignore your own. You are interested in people, and yet you prefer to be alone. Inquire. More.
Doesn't
Ten by his
everyone
arms
like that?
wise. Evidently not. Six, what do you know about the Loop Temple?
I know little of the Loop Mistress. The Loop Priests claim that life is a great cycle. They believe all that happens has happened before.
And will happen again.
Indeed, mistress. Past is future and future past. Probability of it is incalculable, mistress. There's no meaningful data.
Accurate. Aaliyah! Miss you, Aaliyah. I didn't know you were back on. I'm feeling very attacked by this guy. Nothing bad. I don't know yet. I know Redba, of course. Well, a little. He was a roboticist?
One of the best. One of the few.
Why she sent you to find him? I thought you dug things up. By the waters, Aaliyah. What's happened to Janiki? Don't let your imagination run away with you. Too many books. That's my trouble. Before you go, it hardly seems important now, but I found a line of ancient in the Annals of Mazwai I thought you might like. If you have time, that is. I like how everyone in the university is just a little round around the middle. Why, yes, I could use more inscriptions. Empress. Okay. I know one of these words. I'll have to guess the other two. Holy. That's interesting. These are all interesting interpretations of holy. Banished, buried, empress. Sorry, banished ought to have, what did he say? An associated glyph?
Yeah.
None of these look right.
To him.
Hmm?
To him. To Huang.
Oh, okay. This is like the most interesting one.
Review just lets you
Yeah.
try again.
That's a really interesting relation. I mean, powers seems like the natural one. No, that's not right. That's not right. It's quite a monster, isn't it? I'll work on it and let you know. Have you sailed?
Have you sailed before 6? No idea, mistress. But I'm keen to find out.
This bothers me.
So it's gonna remain optional until you confirm the translation on those words
Okay.
through
Other.
other.
Yeah, through
passages.
inference.
Yeah.
Okay. So far, I'm in love, basically. This is great. This is great. My ship is my refuge. It's the only place that's truly mine. The journey to Mercy should be quick, mistress. You want to sail, Six? I'm not sure that I've sailed before, mistress. I should watch how it is done, I think. What do you know about this place? Nothing. It is a moon of pigs and rice, mistress. Part of the Iox Protectorate, of course. Well, Mercy it is, then. It should be a quiet spot, at least. I will prepare the ropes. I enjoy this a lot already.
So while you're sailing, you can't crash into anything, so don't worry.
Okay. This is where Janiki told Professor, but why does a roboticist visit a rice farm? I could go there next. Interesting. Sail. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Sailing to Mercy and the Verdant Pass.
Mayari wanted us to sail to Mayerzi. It was a short sail through fast waters.
Runs right momentarily, mistress. Sweep sail. Oh, neat.
Force is fastest in the middle, mistress.
Okay.
On the surface it appears the same, but there are deeper currents below.
Okay, okay, learning the controls. Ling? Okay, okay.
The Verdant Pass is green!
Oh, it's not just a clever name.
This is your ship, mistress?
Ying. Ying. What do you
think?
She is very beautiful, mistress. But I cannot help but wondering how you came by her. That's Mercy. You can see the greenery from here. Mercy, a farming moon. If Renba's here, I need to find him, and if he's not, I need to work out where he went. Gee.
We stepped off the ship and into the mud. Mud covered the ground and rock. And everywhere I looked, things were growing from the mud.
What is her accent?
And some of those things had legs.
Made up for the game, I think.
Okay.
She's Elberethian.
Hmm. Look at this place. Breathe the air. I cannot breathe, mistress. But rest assured, I am most happy for you, all the same.
Some chonkers.
Yeah, those are some sturdy lads. Yeah, it's kind of like a London accent, right? A very
Yeah.
urban, but not snobbish. Like it's kind of a. What I'm getting at here is that I get kind of like a very workman-like quality from her accent.
So where do we start?
There's a series of rice terraces. If we climb up, away from the water, that should take us to the village. So let's go in the opposite direction.
No way I'm crossing that, mistress.
Oh,
Robots
dear.
cannot swim.
Very well, robot. If the wood is strong enough, Six.
Wood is a laughable substance to build floors from, mistress. It can be chewed through by mice.
So can most things. A mouse's teeth continue to grow
The
during
air
its life.
smelled earthy and sweet.
Until they enter the brainstem.
Would you recognize Renbal if you saw him? If you met him? I believe he activated me, mistress, after I was uncovered. I suspect that is why Professor Miari assigned me to you.
Rice.
Rice. If they grow anything else here? Would not appear so.
Can you do a scan for Janiki, maybe? Mistress has mistaken me for a dog. Perhaps you believe if I had a scrap of clothing, then I could trace his scent.
Alright, Six. No need for that.
Apologies, mistress. If I see him, I will let you know.
Six, you were buried? Did they find you on Iox? Indeed, mistress. They chipped me out of a wall. Oh! Well, alright then. How was that?
It's a living.
Ah, we can phase through pigs.
Oh, yes. And people.
Hmm.
Sometimes. Mostly. Geometry, on the other hand, that'll F you up.
A warehouse. I will wait out here, mistress.
You.
Me? Do I know you?
You are from Iox, aren't you?
I was born on Elbereth?
But you are from Iox.
I'm looking for a man named Janiki.
My tall Ioxian. He left something for you. With the goddess to keep it safe.
The goddess?
With Cabenya. I hope you'll find him, Miss Miari.
I'm not Miari.
I have to go now. I don't want them to see me talking to you. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry, she needed that voice.
She absolutely did. Most curious, mistress. There's a woman like that. Humans are most curious, mistress. But it would seem someone from Iox has visited here recently. Do you think there is more to be learned here, mistress? Perhaps we should return to the ship. The woman said Janiki left something here with the goddess. I want to find it.
Yes, she will auto-walk the terraces for you.
Oh, that's so nice.
Because it's so kludgy.
Huh. How much higher? One more level, mistress. 6, how long were you buried on Iox? I have no idea, mistress. I do not remember it. And you don't know why you were buried? No, mistress. I can only assume I was not needed.
Stranger!
Let's be personable.
Greetings to you. Welcome to Mercy. You've come to trade?
Actually, I'm looking for someone.
Who? Not a Maersian, surely.
Oh, we
We're
have
all like ants to you.
It's not true.
So you are looking for a Maersian.
My friend is an Ioxian.
We do not keep any of those in our pens.
Also,
Good luck with your search. They say the nebula is wide.
we're like 30 feet apart. Helpful. I was struck by the craftsmanship. It seemed very fine to me. It is an artisanal product, high status. How high status? Hard to say. Possibly very high. So it's valuable. Most likely. Mistress surely does not intend to sell it. Now the question is, where did Renba get it? And why did he give it to the professor? Where is the goddess? What is the goddess? It must be at the top now. There should be a communal point somewhere. I've seen so very few. Some of the nebulas like this, but not most. I mean, attract the player with light, right? It seems
No,
pitiful to me.
No attract the player with light.
Okay, you should see what poverty looks like. I'll take you to Elbereth soon enough.
There's a path down.
Oh, so there is. Approach a villager. Good faith, lady.
My apologies, Eoxian. My pigs need me.
Please, if you could just...
No, my pigs need me. I could hear them
The locals...
crying in the distance.
Well, locals don't seem surprised to see me, or to see you. I imagine robots collect supplies here from here routinely. The locals, I note, also do not seem pleased to see you. Did I do something wrong? You came here. Perhaps that is all.
Three paths met at the heart of the village. I could imagine them all, sitting around here in the evenings, sipping rucker and singing. It seemed nice.
Another thing.
Yes?
Do you recognize this?
I recognize the symbol of our Ioxian masters, of course.
But do you recognize this brooch?
No. No one here would own a brooch like that. Not every slave must wear their chains.
You don't like Ioxians. Neither do I.
They are well-mannered thieves.
I know my friend Janiki was here. I met one of your villagers. She knew him.
She? What was her name, this villager?
Doesn't matter who she was. Where is Renba? And why are you hiding him?
If we had seen your friend, if he had met with an accident among us, what would Iox do?
I just want to know where he is.
We have not seen him. Now leave.
I don't understand why you're lying to me.
The man sighed. Your friend was here. He left in a ship. Then something exploded in the sky. I do not know if that was your friend, but I do know we found this.
way. Yes?
Here.
A shard of crystal? Does it mean anything to you, Six? It is most curious. This moon does not contain any crystals of this type. What kind of crystal is it, Six? Iolite, mistress. Valueless. Thank you for this.
You are welcome. Tell your Ioxian masters Mayarzians are still gracious despite all. Good faith to you, lady. Bye.
It seems as if Renba left, and has left us. Shall we leave? I want to look around some more. What is the goddess? He left something with the goddess for us. Not many people tending all of these crops. Plants are not like pigs. They do not require constant husbandry. What do you know about pigs? I mean, I meet people. They are also livestock. Good faith.
Random encounter. Please keep it quick. Don't want to talk to you. Goodbye. Ha cha cha.
Okay. Well, that was quick. Miari's brooch. The stone inside it is the same as Renba's crystal? Undoubtedly. I would estimate they come from the same source. And can we find that source? With some analysis, mistress, yes, I believe we can. Perhaps we should leave now, mistress. What is the goddess? Is it here? Do we have it? Is this what he left with us?
Keep walking in the direction you're going.
Okay. Good to know. Mistress, if I may ask, if you weren't rooting through the mud for lost robotics, what would you be doing at this moment? I'd be sailing the uncharted reaches of the nebula looking for shipwrecks. There are places out there where no one's been for hundreds of years. There are echoes of ancient voices. But no. Instead, I'm standing in pig muck. Otherwise, I'd be scouring the markets of Elbereth, searching for interesting objects. Things have a life on their own, Six. Things survive, things travel from moon to moon, from person to person. What would you be doing? Or does that sound silly to you? Things traveling from moon to moon? Hardly, mistress. That looks like a goddess. I am a thing. Look at this thing. Where is she from? From the material, I would judge, if not quarried. It was not quarried here, but most likely close by. It's very big, you understand. No. It has been here long enough for its various radiation signatures to have faded. Someone's carved something here. Symbols in the ancient script. I might be able to translate them. Yes, more gameplay! Holy. This word resembles my translation for emperor. Does it? Water. I find this relationship tenuous.
Let's get a little squiggle in it.
Yeah, I mean,
You have a limited number of squiggles to compare.
and there's 2 words I found before that might help. I mean, goddess. Maybe? Certainly plenty of water here. Cabenya's guarding their most precious resource, keeping it all fertile. Identified water goddess. Was that what we were meant to find? I suppose there's nothing old here. No ruins, no ancient kings, no crumbled towers. Of course not, mistress. This is a farmyard. Waste of my time, that's what it is. Renba's probably back on Iox again right now. Professor Mayari would have contacted me if that was the case, mistress. He is out here, somewhere, waiting. Interesting. How do we verify? Do we have any
It'll automatically do that eventually.
eventually?
Eventually, if you see words enough.
Okay.
It'll also go back and be like, no, that's not right.
Okay.
It'll like cross out your options.
I like that. And so we left the warm, wet fields of Mercy. Iolite moon. All right.
Rex Doggo, why should we play a game called Tyranny? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful lore system.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'll add it to the list.
We could otherwise sail to Iox and tell Miari what we've learned so far about Renba. Well, let's go to this Iolite moon. I'm quite certain in my analysis, mistress. The crystal we found, mistress, and the element inside the brooch, they originate from a moon somewhere on the edge of the Cyclones.
The Cyclones, you say?
Never been that way. No one has. Those are wild rivers. I wonder, what exactly did Renba discover? I don't care. Dangers of sailing through a hurricane? I don't want whatever happened to Renba happening to us. I will do my best to keep you safe, mistress, but presumably Renba had a robot with him, who will have said something similar. Presumably, if we had spoken, maybe that one dude would have been more amenable to us, the random encounter dude.
The
Guy who was like, don't take up much of my time. I don't want to talk to you. Wow. Okay. This looks like a challenging sail. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sail! I mean, we could go around this way instead of trying to navigate these rapids. There's like some kind of interchange. Plot course. Ugh, I don't like that course.
You do not have to follow the arrows.
Interesting. So if we just go straight, take a left, left, right, right, left, right.
Give it a go.
All right.
You can pull up the map while you're sailing.
Oh, okay.
I think it's tab still.
All right. I'll try the rapids. Let's get some gameplay in.
There are other ships on the river's mistress. I've not seen any. There are other ships out there,
Ying,
but you rarely see them.
ying.
Everyone goes the same speed, so no one ever passes you by.
Interesting.
Sounds lonely.
I'm overcorrecting.
People who like people stay on the ground.
Ying.
Do not like people, mistress. That explains a lot.
No, goodbye.
It'll update your GPS or your navigation.
Okay.
Is there anything you do like?
I like silence. Harsh.
Shut it, robot. Tin can. Get off my boat.
Okay. We've managed to recorrect thing. Ying, yeah, goodbye. Everything's fine. This is actually pleasant. Go left. Thank you, Bruno.
No one knows how far the rivers go. No one's ever mapped them. Not even the robots. Or if they
that
did,
robot.
they aren't telling.
So sweeping sails, I assume, removes... Ah, yeah. Okay.
Bit of acceleration.
Bit of acceleration, and also seems to, like, reduce the amount that the current affects you for
Yeah.
a little bit. So if you need to make a difficult turn.
I think you can also use W to sweep.
Okay. Oh god.
I like to slalom the if I can. It's so hard.
Gamers! Gamers! Either of these rivers leads to your destination, mistress. Okay. Okay, here we go. I mean, we're very chatty for somebody who prefers silence. They didn't really like Iox on Mercy. Misturning? Well, then you should have goddamn well told me, robot.
My findings indicate the Iolite moon is close at hand.
Ooh. View possible search locations. Okay. Is this the site we're looking for?
It's coming up.
All right. there is a rock up ahead. What have we found?
Above the crystal moon. Why would anyone come to a lonely spot like this?
F.
Ooh.
Preemptively paying respects. We have arrived, mistress. The moon below us is rich in purple iolite crystals, but there is no surface flow. We cannot land the ship. Renba must have gotten down somehow. Indeed. Most likely he used a hopper. We might do the same. Don't want to get stuck down there, Six. If we hopper down, how do we get back up? I am fitted with a source, as is customary for robots, and the eye aboard the Nightingale appears intact. I will be able to ensure our safe return. Is it safe? Not really, mistress, no. This moon does not have any air. I will have to go down alone. But you're sure the iolite crystal came from here? Statistically certain, mistress. The moon is rich in deposits of iolite. Please wait here. What else can I do?
A moment later, the robot was gone, and I was alone in the dark.
Wonder if the hopper worked. Moon's haunted. Can't see anything moving down there. Yari will kill me if I lost another one. Question. What were you up to, Remba? What makes a roboticist leave Iox, when Iox is the only moon in the nebula with robots? Mistress! I found something, mistress. Renba hid this box down there? It was a superb hiding place, mistress. But whether it was Renba's doing or not, I could not say. Like, is this her 6th robot? I hope there isn't a snake in here. A roll of cloth. Thick fabric. Janiki, what is this? Some kind of robe. But it's hundreds of years old. There's something stitched along the belt. Tiny characters picked out in a darker thread. More gameplay! This is a long one. Let me think. Emperor and Holy. Emperor is a longer form of holy. You would think gods would be, like...
The same.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
These slashes, I don't know. But yeah. Emperor... This one brackets Emperor. And it's at the core here. Do we have any related words here? Buried, goddess, holy. Yeah, same. Wait. God? What if you are goddess? I like this as pilgrims.
And that one's got your God and Holy thing in it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for that message, Hitting Man.
Oh. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to do what I can. God's pilgrims pray? I mean,
Pilgrim.
Pilgrim. Malkovich. I mean, it does contain all the holy ideograms, or the one related to holiness, divinity. A pilgrim's robe? Were you a pilgrim, Rinba? Why did he hide it, though? More in here. There's a water bearer goddess figurine carved from silver. It's beautifully preserved. Her head has been inscribed with glyphs, too. More games! Is that a single word? Most likely not. There are compound words.
Oh, yes.
Ancient scribes didn't always trouble to put in their spaces. I don't think they expected their writing to be read. No, something's wrong. Yep. Empress. Travel? If this is the divinity ideogram, could this be related to motion, movement, journey?
Seems fair.
The crepuscular rays.
Yeah. It's like the water squiggly one. It's just like, yeah, water maybe.
Yeah. Snakes? This new find should be useful in tracking down where these things originated. But that's not all. There's also a solid copper box. How did Rinba get his hands on all of this? The lid has been inscribed, mistress. More game! More game! This one is a broken piece from an even longer phrase. Uh-oh. Waters?
It's like, game, that's not even an option. I can't shove that in here.
I'm feeling confident about translation of waters. Okay. Translation of gods doesn't feel right now. Okay, good.
Yeah, so you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this does feel off. Rain? Is this pilgrims? No.
It doesn't have any aspect of holy or other than that.
Yeah.
Hook.
Like, this seems like a vessel.
And this seems like a simple
Yeah.
thing.
Link or divide?
Waters link sailors?
Maybe? We already have a pilgrim, but it's a much longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, which way are these read? Right, I mean left to right.
It's left
but
to right.
like
Yeah.
does the glyph imply, like, are we meant to view it holistically? Or do you also read the glyph left to right?
You read the glyph left to right, and there are separate symbols.
Okay.
The words are all built out of compound pieces, or like.
Right. An iron drinking goblet. The inside is heavily stained. Must have belonged to a heavy drinker. Whoever made this didn't add an inscription around the base. This comes from the same place as the box, I think. So are these leads, or are these things that Renbo's after? What Renbo's after? Please wait, mistress. I will consider the matter. Can you work out where the robe originated? I fear so. It is not a good location, mistress. But Professor Maharu is keen that we found Master Renba, and I am sure Master Renba is equally keen to be found. Show me where he went, Six. I'm not exactly certain, mistress, but I believe Renba traveled far from home, into the Eye of the Cyclones. That sounds fine.
Yeah, you know, Cyclone Eye. Yeah, great.
the Eye of the
Yeah,
That's
perfect place to go. Yeah, totally
so the
logical.
Cyclone can see you.
Am I controlling the rate of dialogue? No.
No.
No, it do its own thing. I'm just sitting here. Cam's the one playing.
Do we want to take a quick break?
Sure.
Let's take a break. We'll be back
taking
in
a
5
break.
minutes. So far, I'm loving this, though.
See you
So many
shortly.
yeah. We return. How's everyone doing? Sight of Eye of the Cyclones. It's the Eye of the Cyclone. It's the challenge of our rivals. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night. Oh, this is going to be a bastard.
He's sailing right into
the eye of the cyclones. Dun. Sorry, we got like spice tubes in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
They're like a Japanese snack food. And I coughed one of the spice shrapnel shards directly into my sinuses.
Where it lives now.
It's going to be there forever.
Uh,
It's just going to be there forever now. It's breathtaking. Mistress, I think the site of Renba's cache may have been a quarry. I also believe this stone is the same.
We used to love goddess statue. Embarrassing.
Oh, really? You think the statue's made here? No, mistress. We
Sailing away.
I believe the stone was extracted from here. I believe it will have been sculpted somewhere more appropriate for strenuous effort.
Ooh, a thingy.
Approach ruin.
Engage.
Uh-huh. A ruin. I would guess it dates from the Holy Empire, mistress.
The robot hoppered away, and I was alone. Then it came back.
Copper devotional icon of a circle.
Interesting. Looks like there's an inscription on it. This is 2 words, not 1. But where does one end and the next start? Okay, we have waters. That leaves one word to guess. The divinity glyph.
Something similar to what you've got for follow.
Yeah. Waters provide? I mean, it contains, yeah, for follow and emperor. Excuse me. Ah. I mean, could that be a link between, like, the provision, not, what's, supplication is what you offer to a god, right? But what does a god offer?
Bestow?
Yeah.
Like the blessings?
I suppose so, maybe? Sure. The waters provide. Maybe. It must be nearby. Can we find other places like that?
Yep.
Okay. I cannot. Hold on, mistress. He does not have. He doesn't have hands. We're in one piece. We appear to be.
He totally has hands.
I guess he can hold things, right? Yeah. What do the waters the dude abides? The waters provide.
Another rapid!
Why do they call them rapids? Like, oh.
Somewhere around here.
Which way to turn? Let's turn that way.
You've gone left.
Okay, we went left. Have to choose one and explore. Possible search locations. Okay.
You're coming.
It would seem we have not been down either of these paths before, mistress.
That looks promising.
Yeah, there's an object of some kind right there. I see it. There's something up ahead. A moon? There's air, but no upriver, mistress. We will need to leave the ship here and hop her down. Please do not be alarmed. It is quite safe. Delicious purple. Will Renba be waiting for us here, in the center of the storm?
The hopper fired, and for a moment I was gone. Not aboard the Nightingale, not on the moon beneath. It could have been a heartbeat or an hour. But I didn't feel the cold until I reappeared.
Pile of rocks, mistress, smashed together by the waters. Seems Janiki had a taste for places like this.
I wonder why.
Perhaps he did not like people.
Well, he would be pleased to see us. Do you think we'll find him? I prefer to believe that we will. I would like to meet him again, to see if I can remember him at all. Oh, right. One of our inscriptions was wrong.
Up at the top.
Mm-hmm. Unsolved? Oh, it wasn't this one. buried. Follow, provide pilgrims. Would it be banished, under stone, buried? Didn't she say that the goddess one was wrong?
There was one. I'm trying to remember.
What was the one that got crossed out? Gods, I believe, was wrong?
Yeah. But that was. You filled it in after.
Did I?
Yeah, because it crossed it out before. Like you picked up an object and it was like, here's what the words I think are. And
Okay.
that one's wrong.
Right, yes. I like we. We pilgrims pray. That does seem awkward, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, the ideogram here.
Yeah.
Banished, buried.
And I think you can go to that translation. Yeah.
I don't like powers here. I mean, this is tempting, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, the divinity ideogram, and then this seems related to light, and I don't know what this lambda is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I'm sure it'll take care of itself.
Hold it. 6. What's that?
Here, in the middle of the hurricane, there was a house. It was fine. Tucked in below the overhanging rock. Wooden beams, mud brick walls, shutters. Large enough for 2 families to argue over. It would have been measly on Iox and grand on Elbereth. But here, it was impossible.
Neat. Buildings do not occur naturally, Mistress. Oh yeah? So how did Janiki find it?
Hope we can ask him, Mistress.
Blocked with rubble and ruin. This whole place must be slowly peeling away from the cliff. Perhaps you might forego going inside?
We could vault over the wall here. Please, Mistress. The floor beyond would only give way beneath you. Are you calling me fat?
The floor looks like stone to me, 6. So it is heavy and more likely to fall. Maybe that's what happened to Renba. He fell through a hole in the floor. Do you see any other way in? No, neither do I. Dumbass. Oh, wait, there's another structure over there. There's a path inside?
to the
Oh, to the other structure.
yeah.
All right. I guess this is the vaulting tutorial.
Bit of a drop.
So do not fall, mistress. Here goes. I like how she has the exact same approach to physical exertion that I do. I'm vaulting over a 3-foot-high bench.
Yep.
I pulled my groin.
Where did the robot go?
Where? 6? So robots abandoned me for once. Look at this place, Aaliyah. No one would live here. They couldn't. But what if... Robot, where do you go? You're not fast! How long did it take us to vault over that
The
thing?
robot can teleport.
Oh, right.
The ghosts were still here, cooking, reading, doing whatever ghosts do. The house was empty, but it hadn't been abandoned.
Moon's haunted.
Why build something as big as this out here? Who was it for? Hardly comfortable. Whoever built this place wasn't worried about making it cozy. Inscription!
Yeah, right?
It's old, barely visible, scratched into the plaster.
But there are words.
More words. Give me more words. Related words. Simpler form of us? Is this divinity or is this singular? Is this... Is the Emperor everything? Right? Is it one of the things where the Emperor is like, you know, if this is I, and this is all of us, and the Emperor is...
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense. Good. New squiggly there.
Yeah, that's a whole new... That's a dramatic one.
Mm-hmm.
And seems a little... This seems a little dramatic
For
and.
and.
I wouldn't have to want to write this every time I was making a list.
Oh gosh. And there's that super drama symbol again.
Yeah.
I girded. And something that would be similar to guard, I guess?
Yeah. This relationship seems strange. Though there is that hash.
The cross?
Yeah. If it's just giving us anything with a similar symbol. Like the
Anything that you have with a similar symbol, yeah.
yeah, like this uppercase lambda
Yeah.
is everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, it's got the base clef from provide, and then the double slash or the double swipe.
From provide and buried.
Yeah.
And then that hash cross from buried.
Buried. Yeah, like if this is divinity or if this is holy. Death?
I can see that.
Weird. Weird. Like, this is so sophisticated, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Or
like
I fear
a
death.
complicated idea. Like, that's a understandable statement.
It's a parsable sentence.
Yeah. Which gives it a lot of weight in this game.
Yeah. I fear death. Everyone fears death. No, I mean, that's not necessarily true. What lovely handwriting. Pity I barely understand it. Scratched by someone lying down.
Mistress!
There you are.
It's good to see you intact, mistress.
How did you get... I thought you'd abandoned me. My apologies, mistress. I did not consider your feelings about my decision to go off alone. Ironically enough. I like how he has unimpressed emoji face. So where did you go? How did you get down from the arch? I could not climb over the wall. So I drove myself off the cliff edge. Once I had dug myself out of the sand, I found a door. I would have thought we would have heard that.
No, he's pile drivered over the edge while we were exerting ourselves.
They're always doing stupid stuff like that. More inscriptions. Too ill to climb back upstairs. They made up a bed here instead. Someone died right here, mistress. Oh, you look excited.
He is.
You're sure? The evidence is minor but significant. A person lay on the floor here for some time after death.
Juicy.
Renba? No. Whoever died here died scores of years ago. There's no remains. The lack of moisture on this moon has preserved the traces, but they are old. So where are the bones? It was only removed recently. Are you saying Janiki took them? What remained of them? Someone did. It's horrid. Why would he do that? Who led him to this place? There must have been something here that he needed.
Oh.
Ooh, lightning strikes. Light. Oh, so light. Fire?
It's on a fireplace.
I mean, I like the relationship here. Like, light,
Mm-hmm.
fire, right? Like between the
Yeah, the squiggle and the tick.
sweep.
Sweep. Little half pipe there.
Yeah.
Quarter pipe, sorry. Ramp.
I mean, I want to say fire, but like this could also be lightning, or it could be like I like field and harvest both imply that these are like the furrows or the harrows
Mm-hmm.
in a field. Like I think it would be softer though for a field.
Right.
Has my hair been doing this the entire time?
Probably.
Chat, You just let this happen?
Now that I've seen it, you can just park it under your headphones. Safe.
There we go. I mean, I like this double slash here, this double sweep indicating a verb.
Right. Yes.
Though again, all of this. Okay. Maybe? The water goddess from Mercy. Is this place directly connected to Mercy, then? We didn't see any shrine houses on Mercy like the one here. Not even small ones. An older custom, perhaps. Iox does not permit shrines, mistress. Iox would no doubt remove the Mercian statue if they could work out how to shift it. Perhaps, or perhaps even Iox does not meddle with the goddess of water when she watches over a prosperous farm. I wonder what makes farmers ship the whole tree trunks out here to build a mansion in the middle of a hurricane. Why is this lantern lit, other than it's convenient for us as...
I think it's convenient for us.
Okay. I estimate it to be hollow, mistress. Ah, very good, robot. Wait, there was something on the lid. Shit.
Gone forever.
Gone forever.
It's not gone forever.
That's good. Not
Robot's just gonna try.
And I lack fingers for leverage.
Drat. Double drat.
Ah, yes, that grad student life. The student life. Can't open box. Can't open box. My shipment from Amazon is stuck inside forever. My gross of noodles. More words I don't know. Light? This doesn't have the divinity. Lines.
Line.
Treasures? Life? This could be a person.
Just a little stick person.
I like, this is just like a...
That would be a pain in the butt to write.
Yeah.
It's like, how many ticks is...
I like how they have antonyms here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great. Enormous. Tiny.
Maybe rocks. Maybe it's rocks.
Yeah.
You know?
Flow of enormous... Life? No. I mean, it isn't on a box,
Right?
right?
Yeah. Enormous goblet.
Here it's inverted.
That
Yeah, the
comma, the...
yeah, the bass clef. I mean, that is a sentence that makes sense.
Until you open up that box, you see that giant goblet.
Yeah, and then we're like, owned.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. Get a crowbar from the ship, 6. Let's pry this artifact apart. The inscription says it's full of cash.
Now I'm here alone.
I wonder if I can find anything around here to open the coffer with before Six gets back. What are you? A fire poker.
Lever for moving mountains with. Pop, pop.
And there it was, just lying there. The greatest treasure I ever found. From inside the coffer, from the distant past of the Nebula's once great empire,
Incredible.
it was a crown.
The Mark of the Empire. Could this be the crown of Iox itself? I have to think what to do with this. There's something written along the rim. Oh, whoa. Treasures?
Tick dot swipey doop.
Again, the eye, a diagram.
Ideogram.
On rivers of light, we
Swoopy swoop. Dit dit.
sail.
Whoa.
Oh! It's even got the little sweat beads.
Yeah. Like, yee.
That's usually what she says when it doesn't work, right? My fingers!
Whew. Threw myself up. Success!
Mistress. But it's empty. How disappointing. I already opened it, robot. Look what I found. I can't lie to robot.
Oh no! Wonderful! Emperor's
The crown of stars, I think.
hat.
Lost and now found. This is a most excellent find, Mistress. Miari will be extremely excited. Whoa, 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 there. I will have to tell her, Mistress. I have no choice.
What's bugging you?
I mean, this all makes sense, right?
Yeah. Except for that. I mean, he's extremely distressed and confused. One of the options.
I like the circles within circles.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If they believe that time is a, is a loop.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe this is how they transmit a lemniscate. Or a lemniscate. The
The what?
it's where the Mobius loop comes from. It's the shape, or it's related to it at least. It's the shape that the if you were to take a picture of the sun every day for a year,
Oh,
same time?
Yeah. So that shape from passed away.
Yeah, I think so.
I think
An
he
analemma?
traced one.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he made a calendar in the cave.
Hmm. But yeah, like, if this is enormous, and this is several of us, we, the plural,
And got some loopy loops, and
forever, right?
yeah,
Or endless.
because if the previous word is sail, we sail.
Forever.
There's still time for goblet. Still time for massive goblet. Like,
Solvable inscriptions.
got that locked in.
Okay.
Boom.
Interesting. Interesting. House has been built right up against the rock face. Must have been cold here. Whoever lived in this place would have kept their fire burning constantly. I wonder what they did for wood. I could slip through here.
Gecko.
I'll be right back.
In the yard behind the house, there were tools. Plots of earth, washing hung out to dry. It was like the owner had slipped inside for a quick rucker before they came back to chop more wood. Someone had been building a life on this miserable rock.
It is really dry.
Yeah. What's this crown doing out here?
Did Janiki bring it here? Why come here if not for the crown?
Mm-hmm. And if he was here, why did he not take the crown? So, who lived here? Some kind of hermit. This looks suspiciously like a grave. Some kind of marker. Definitely isn't natural. There's something here.
What are these things? Flat beads? Why would someone put a stick here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Gonna have to guess the whole shebang.
If this relates to time, time looped,
Always
lots,
many, tons.
and this is like divinity.
Meep, meep. So time meep, meep.
Now? Never?
And then this is swoopy swoop, hook, doink.
I'm curious about this. This would be how I would indicate and.
Laziness.
This thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Forever. Time all. Time all. Time indicating the future. Will. Fwa. Fwa. And all will be as
tall and short.
Hmm.
All will be as will be.
Yeah. And all will be as it will be. Maybe.
Never.
Yeah. Like, this seems basal, right? Like, the double swoop
Yeah.
seems to be, like, very elemental.
Yeah.
But, like, if this is prey, but without the divinity,
Never speak.
and another, never speak another word.
So we got like a couple speak and not speak.
Yeah. Like this.
Never speak another word, and all will be as it will be. Holds up.
Yeah. It's a.
It's long.
Yeah. Well, this is a grave. Whose grave? I mean, I suppose we could try excavating, but then again, we're a historian, not an archaeologist. So someone died here, and someone else buried them. But not Renba. The wood is far older than that.
Sorry, Wither Voice, we're not moving to Europe just to stream at a more convenient time for you. Ain't gonna happen.
If you know anybody who's got a nice place in Prague, though, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we? So 2 people died here. One upstairs, who was buried outside, and then later another by the fire below. Why Prague? I don't know. It looks nice.
Yeah. I have no other reason than that as well. It just seems like a nice place. Ah, thanks for trying, Wither Voice.
We did find a grave. I think so. I think someone came to this moon and buried its inhabitant.
Haha!
Ah, we opened a door.
Victory!
Between stepping over a small ledge earlier and now opening an entire door.
Making things happen.
We're definitely getting in our steps today. Swirls and flows. It's a chart. These are rivers. The detail. It's beautiful. These look like the rivers of Ghost's Wake. But no one goes to Ghost's Wake.
Except for the ghosts.
Is there an inscription? Is there?
Yay!
This one is a phrase.
Come on, game. There's no squiggle. Ha-cha-cha.
Okay.
Oh, what is this?
again, something very basal here. It feels like. This. Right?
Yeah. This thing. This thing.
Here, is this an ear?
Is it an ear? Oh. Hear me out. Take me out.
Allow? Day me near.
Day me. Day me. Me. Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah. Like, this seems like a storm, but it might not be, right? Like, this, the lightning strike symbol also appeared in, like, fire.
Yeah. Two
Right.
of them. And then there's like also that swoopy, and there's the water under that hat.
Yeah.
Thank you for Country Roads. Chat.
Chat singing the 30 seconds of John Denver that they know from
Yeah.
the Fallout 76 trailer.
I'm so glad Ian's not here. It's his favorite song because it's taught in Japan.
Oh, really?
Yep. And it's also popular in Japan.
Huh.
So, yeah. You know it from Kingsman Part 2. Alright. Mungo dude, fair. Gecko.
A workbench. Whoever lived here would have needed to be self-sufficient. Then they would have needed water, mistress.
Explains an old Miyazaki movie so much. Whisper of the Heart? I think they play Whisper of the Heart violins. Yes. Ooh.
There's something up here.
What you got up there?
What's a knife? A dagger.
No!
A little corroded, but beautifully crafted. With an eagle and sun on the hilt. No. But it doesn't even have the divinity section.
Yay!
Yay.
Locked in. Ha-cha-cha.
All right.
But then what's this monster?
That's a biggin. That's a biggin. It includes the ideogram for all.
E.
It includes the one that we've associated with, like, security.
Yeah. And what is not an ear,
Mhm.
we're pretty sure.
Yeah, not an ear. Game, why do you keep throwing in nebula? Truth seems like... This seems long for the word truth,
Yeah.
right? Like, truth for us fits into, like, check mark, right? Like, you kind of want it to have almost like a very, like, short thing so you can use it in logic, right? Like, when QED is too long, you draw a box. right?
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
that's kind of how we approach truth, right?
It's on a knife.
Yeah. Also, it's an oddly curved knife.
Hmm. Little pokey stabber.
Mm-hmm. Wide, open, old, mistress.
After the dead air of the house, it was good to see the sky again.
Robot gonna nag.
Soon, not yet. We've got the shrine robot.
Yep. I want to know these things. It's like 500 things.
Yeah. What are we doing when we're hoppering, anyway?
Hmm.
Teleporter, mistress. Ooh, an inscription on the rock.
Hell yes.
Dank. Hello, Divinity Simple. We haven't seen you in a while. Us?
Water us, please. Please to water.
Okay. Water separates us. Again, this seems like... No. I mean, that does seem literal.
Yeah. And it's next to whatever this is.
A feeble one. One that requires every drop to be used.
Water would have run down the channel, right past the house. Imagine having a stream of your own. Not a bad way to live.
If you can withstand the soul-crushing loneliness. Lived out here. They irrigated the land, prayed, here, in the eye of the cyclones. Some kind of hermit. The ruin near Mercy is used as a hermitage. That's the shrine.
Right there.
It's got the same structure as the grave.
Hmm.
The shrine was built here. There's a stone inside from Mercy. No, mistress. I do not know where it is from, but Mercy does not have stone like that. Another inscription. Again, with the sweaty face.
Ooh.
Emperors.
Cha-ching.
Like, if this is
What is this
security or no, because it's not, unless this is somehow an antonym.
An antonym of that idea?
Yeah. Sleep is interesting. Sleep is interesting. Emperors.
Kind of light because it's like fire and like a storm or lightning.
Yeah. I mean, the symbol was part of home. Home is where you sleep. Home, hopefully, is illuminated. Home is where you live.
Emperors? Here?
What were the emperors doing out here? He didn't die here with everyone else.
We go
right
right
through
through
her
the
bicep. A stone pedestal. There's someone in it. It's Cabenia from Mercy. The site was linked to Mercy then. That's somehow... Remba found it.
Swipe.
Simply fashion. Not a treasure, a functional item. Can you tell us, I wonder? Seems to be marked. It's impossibly small. The end of a longer line of text. Okay.
Nice, nice.
How would you not know plant? Next. I mean, goddess bless plants. I mean, but it, like that.
Just a little,
Yeah, it's just a little sprout.
Yeah, like plants do.
But this is also what I've associated with and
Oh, the swoop?
the ground here.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, seems like a no-brainer.
Not the same stone as the moon.
So it was brought here. But the stone pillar, no. The buildings here are significantly older than the pillar. How old would you say it is? Mid to late Empire period, mistress. Moving it to this moon must have been difficult. An important ritual object. It is significantly more valuable than the goddess we found within. All right. I think that's at least 700 years old. How? I've been observing the rate of weathering on the stones, mistress. Extrapolating, this building is older than the foundation of the Holy Empire on Iox. You know, Six, back on Iox, they say nothing is older than the Empire. That the Empire and the Fall are all that has ever been. My apologies, mistress. I did not wish to offend. I mean, instead that this building is is older than anything on Iox by several hundreds of years. Wait, there's a notification dot on top of the plank of wood on the entrance door?
The one on the house.
Oh,
I have to go back around.
okay, I don't want to miss anything. 6 pays attention. Can your tracks handle this kind of terrain, Six? Excellently. Whoever designed my tracks appears to have had this kind of ground in mind. Aha! There is.
On top of the door.
Yeah. A carving. This is one end of a fragment of text. That doesn't seem like how you would end it. Okay.
So get The loopy loops.
Yeah,
your
for
swoop,
time.
and your squiggly for
And
all live. Again? Yeah. Huh.
again? Like, again with the and
Mm-hmm.
at the terminal and.
Even though it's part of a fragment.
Yeah. I want to say there was one up there.
Cannot climb stairs.
Who doesn't have stairs?
Let's see what's up here. What we get? What we get?
Ruin and rubble. What's this? A woo? It's quite different than the rest of the building.
Yeah.
For some kind of telescope? But the position of the bearings are fixed. The material on this is totally wrong. Is it metal? Rubber? It looks like something Oroi might have built. I must remember to ask her about it. Excuse me. And there's scratches in the top here. Something fitted inside the frame and was removed by force. Did you take something, Janiki? But if so, what was the stand meant to hold? There's something over there. I can't make it out.
Looks like
wreckage.
wreckage.
Well, it better not be the ship. It's smoking. Is that smoke? That is definitely smoke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Renba, that's your ship, isn't it? A glint amongst the stones. There's something wedged here. Copper box set with jewels. Well, Renba's probably on fire, but there's a box.
It's got a pen.
There's something carved on the nib. More words. Oh ho ho! That's
yeah,
a neat
what the
one.
hell is that, right? Yeah, little tick. Meh,
And
meh.
then from that side, like you start at the left,
Yeah.
and then it orbits.
Doesn't seem like a good contender for some.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about,
How you draw truth as a square.
yeah, that's how you draw truth as a square, right at the end
Right.
of a proof.
Yeah.
QED. Thus it is proven.
Truth of rivers. Quod erat demonstrata.
Does truth of rivers make sense? I feel whenever she asks that, the answer is no. Ooh, visit Elbereth. That's where I'm from.
Cannot shove body through crack. No more vaulting.
Mm-hmm. We've gotten in our steps for the day, therefore no more physical activity. Just don't look down. It's a flight of stairs, Aaliyah.
Don't look down. Do not watch your feet placement on the stairs.
Yeah, rivers might not be right. I agree. I saw something from the roof. It looked like wreckage from a ship. Mistress. Are you saying you climbed up onto the roof of this place? No. You've missed the point of what I said, Six. The point is, Janiki's ship is probably in pieces out there.
With Janiki. That's it.
Hold on. rivers is totally wrong.
Is it?
Maybe?
Get some water in there.
I mean, it does seem to have.
Eagles, you think? I think depends for eagles.
Well, it's got water. Maybe it is right. The water link is really strong.
Yeah.
We have solved, or sorry, we have solved and then solvable.
Yes, solvable. That'll, like, lock in
Okay.
when you go to look at them. It'll be like,
Oh, okay.
just like, yes. Whoa. You did it.
Yay.
Now just make sense of this. Why?
Where does it tell us where we've found this river's inscription before?
I think that's the only one.
Okay.
There was that coin you picked up in that ruin.
Yeah.
That, I think. No, it doesn't have rivers on it. That was the only
No.
thing I could think of.
Okay. Do we want to take another break?
Sure.
Or, yeah, just like 5 minutes and we'll get back?
Okay.
Okay. We'll see you shortly, Chad.
Yee.
Hey, we're back.
Yee.
Yee. All right. Words can wait.
This is an explosion. To investigate.
So where do we go?
Other door.
Other door? No. Whoops.
Oops, whoops.
Oops, whoops.
Good night, Wither Voice. Sorry about your time zone.
No.
That way. Yeah.
That way.
Go to where you crossed over for the shrine.
Oh, we could have quipped at something there.
Oh no.
The scratched pen and the box. With luck, we will be able to trace them. Are you ready to go now, mistress? Not finished yet. There was an explosion.
Ship's broke.
By all the moons and waters. It has the sun and eagle motif.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's ship's fucked.
Presumably the ship was still burning as it fell. He landed his boat. Yes.
Well, that was a dumbass thing to do.
Enough to be seen on Mercy.
And Janiki himself?
Mistress.
There is no hope. He must have been sailing when he fell. He cannot possibly have survived. Fire must have burnt up a lot of air. The remaining atmosphere is thin, mistress. Still, I believe the fire was extinguished before it consumed the whole ship. So what do we do now? We're fucked. Return to Iox and inform Professor Niari, mistress. Must have burned for days.
You fool, Renpa.
smell comes up from the rock. The wellspring must be down there somewhere. Spring is dead now, mistress, and you are breathing the last air this moon has to offer. Janiki is not here, mistress. Neither is anywhere else.
Yeah, don't go into the burning pit. Please don't be an arm. Oh.
Oh,
Don't know how I thought that was an arm.
a circular brass coin. I guess it would date from the early Empire. It must have been aboard Janiki's ship. Other of his finds. I don't recognize the face. No emperor I know. It doesn't have an inscription around the edge. Beside is the goblet and the box that we discovered on the site of Renba's cache. It must have been common travel between the two sites.
Tales from the Mana Crypt, the game has been great.
I guess we can't get down. There was a tripod up on the roof, empty now, but it looks like it might have held something once. Kind of something. I would guess if it was fixed in place, it wouldn't be a telescope and it wouldn't be a weapon. You'd want a telescope to move. You'd need a weapon to move as well.
Mm-hmm.
But a transmitter, you needed to point at a satellite. Right?
Yeah.
So the last emperor killed the hermit who lived here. Then the emperor buried them in the dirt. We only know that the emperor outlived him. We do not know that it was a murder. The emperors of Iox were all devout believers in the loop. To bury someone outside instead of returning them to the rivers to be reborn. That's what you do to your worst enemy. If the Emperor was hiding here, perhaps he did not want anyone returning to find him. Can we cross over to the other side? Aha!
Anything over here?
Why did the Aliyah cross to the other side? Why did the last Emperor draw a map to the site from the mural? Unlike all those who before him, the last emperor faced true death. I guess we can't get... is that everything?
Yep.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh, what the shit went on here?
Darkness.
Six? This isn't the ship. Moon's haunted. Moon's haunted. Oh, fuck, Moon's haunted. Where's your head? Miari. So is that you? There's no one here. You are quite alone. You might confess your lie quite safely. What lie? You are not what you claim. I know this, Miari. You asked me to look and I found so much. So who am I? You are just what you appear to be, and nothing more. I talking to Rinba? There isn't time. I found something. Something that matters more than your lies. Lexi, there's a great darkness, an all-consuming, hungry darkness, and it is coming. Be specific. There's an ancient place, Miari, an observatory. It is watching and it holds the wires of our fate in its claws. What fate? The loop is a lie, as you know. I will find it before the vault is lost. The robots know, but they don't remember. Someone long ago made certain they would not remember. What do you... My dude, what do you want? You have my apologies, mistress. I do not understand the question. Thanks, Siri. 6? Yes, mistress? I observe we are not back aboard the Nightingale. There must be something wrong with the hopper. I will look into it. This way, mistress. You don't remember how we ended up in here? Hoppers can misfire due to imperfections, mistress. The eye aboard your ship is quite old. And no one called you just now. Evidently not, mistress. Strange. Oh, I see where we are now. Do you know anything about an observatory?
No reason. Just passing thought.
I wonder if I missed something in the cave. Probably
I
not.
don't- no.
Nah. It's probably a coincidence. Enough new information to locate a previously unknown site. Okay. Rad.
It sounds a lot like the Shire theme.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Sail.
We should sail to Iox and tell Miari what we've seen. I'm sure she'll want to see the crown. Okay, we go to Iox then. We just found a priceless artifact in my bag. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Whoever wore this had a strong knack. It's more than a simple crown, mistress. Yes, it's a symbol, I realize. It's...
The Mercat were set for 3 streams.
To regain it would be a sign that Iox is once more the center of the nebula. More than that, mistress, I believe the metal is a casement for a mechanism of some kind. Mechanism? What kind of mechanism? Without opening it up, I cannot tell. Oro-Eye on Elbereth might be able to help. She'd be able to open it up and take a look at it safely. The occupants of Elbereth are hardly trustworthy. I'm from Elbereth. And you have stolen the crown.
And plan to take it to Elbereth.
To sell. The actual crown of the Empire. Just hanging here.
Back of a chair, all casual like.
Renba's crystal. In a mug. The necklace.
With its flat beads.
Yes. Tequila. What are the rivers, Six? Flows of oxygen, hydrogen, ice. Their velocity keeps them coherent. The robe.
Just inside her head.
Okay. I wonder if hammocks are actually comfortable.
My take on hammocks is that sometimes they're great, sometimes they suck.
Yeah, like, I see people sleeping in them in various
Yeah.
forms of media, and you're just like, yeah. And there are definitely days where I look at that and I'm like, oh, that would look nice.
Like you're just kind of reclined in sort of a semi-seated position. And it's just like you just kind of sag.
Yeah, but then there are other days where I'm like, back's fucked,
Yeah.
right?
This one does not look comfortable.
It looks like it's made out of pretty heavy cloth. Very good,
It
mistress.
would definitely flip you. So where do you want to go?
To Elbereth. Yes, mistress. I could show the crown to Oroi.
We landed in the dust, outside the great walls of Elbereth. No one looked up to watch us arrive. The people here only ever look down.
So this is Elbereth. This was your home. This is my home. What did you expect? I like the Ozymandias feet. I've seen little but Iox, mistress. This is not like there. Nope. It's not. This way. This is the gate to the upper citadel. Mistress, there's only solid rock behind this door. Ah, I comprehend. It is a hopper. Yeah, fair enough. Trust is critical. Stop worrying, Six. Elberethians go through every day. Read the inscription.
Heck yes.
Yes. I used to trace them out when I was a girl. You can read these? You just told us the entire time.
Right.
Watch and pray. Watch and pray.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ramenya Mienya. Most impressive, mistress. Hunk of crap. It isn't working. I don't understand it. The fuck? Thing's broken. Hopper's broke. Good faith to you. Yes? Something wrong with the gate? Gate's fucked.
Nah.
It is as temperamental as ever. Be well.
Peace.
Just keep trying, I guess. I don't know.
Just go look at these rice bags.
Yeah, there's a thing I can click on over here.
Whoa. Whoa.
What? That's always my trump card whenever anyone is like, if you could be any animal, what kind of animal would you be?
People.
People are already an animal, and you're just like, bang!
Yeah. An English prof was teaching us about. I can't remember what we were reading, but he looked at me and he's like, "Corey, you wouldn't be offended if I called you an animal, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, "Well, there's some connotations there."
Huh.
He was correct, and then I was not offended, but it's still awkward to be called out in class.
Yeah.
Just to be like, prof's talking, and then they're talking to you.
Yeah. The gate rejected us. We're just saying random words now.
Yeah.
No? Set Boyaki Rafar. Ah, that's new. Weird. What just happened? Goddess's name got me through.
Alright, at this point, we should
should-
stop and
yes.
do subs.
You're correct.
Alright.
Okay. Will it save here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last
saved
saved
just now.
Yeah, you did a location transfer. So I would like to thank Andy1503 for a 19-month resub.
M. Logan 2000 has come back for the 9th month. Thank you.
Tyron Dragon, 43 months. This stream is always my favorite. Thank you both for having such thoughtful discussions about the game.
Freaka Magic has come back for the 15th month. Thank you.
Emily Lunsford, 28 months. Welcome back, M.
Omega Laron has come back for the 66th month. Thank you.
E-Block, 250 bits. Yeet, the Epic of Gilgamesh.
Mr. Morpheus resub for the 41st month. This sure is a button. Thanks for the stuff and things.
Soprano
IW.
Cat, 29 months. Thank you.
Vivid Soul has come back for the 18th month. Thanks to the entertainment. Thank you for the entertainment.
Americat cheered with 500 bits. Did you know Ajax was on the Nebula Railroad secret path to hide pigs from robots?
Ah, references. Gamnair has come back for the 2nd month. Love to see those 2 months. Thank you for coming back.
Muscle Wizard 123, 26 months. As much as I'm enjoying this, I'm going to go to bed now so I don't fall asleep during the audit tomorrow.
Oh, that's terrifying. D-Dubs has come back for the 33rd month. Thank you.
And Ominously Ominous, 52 months.
Tykosh has come back for the 9th month. Alone in the Dark.
Jack Who Wanders, 45 months. Love this game so much. So hyped to see you two play it. Watching Cam puzzle through the language is just fantastic. Agreed.
Oh. Jungi 26 has come back for the 17th month. Thank you.
Zelaflow, 200 bits. Sorry for not tuning in the stream. I find this game visually challenging. Have some bits for continually good content. Thank you.
Zelaflow gave us another 200 bits. Thank you.
Excellent. Excellent. Insidious Pie, 24 months. Thanks for 2 years of awesome content. Lurfolk.
A flock of stilt puffers has come back for the 23rd month. Here's me not forgetting to use this message.
Excellent.
All right, so coming up next, Ben and Adam are going to be noping at max power, what I understand. Hey, Adam, what are you playing today?
More Layers of Fear?
Layers of Fear?
Layers of Fear.
Layers of Fear.
2.
They added a second layer of fear.
All right.
All right. Catch you on the flip side, chat. Have a good one.
Peace.